A German family on the morning of June 3rd, 1998. Enjoy your train journey by drinking coffee was staying. This high-speed train from Munich was going to Hamburg. It was 10:30 in the morning. Until now, everything was normal. But exactly 12. After minutes, the family became frightened when suddenly there was a sound of steel from under his feet. A piece tears the floor and comes out. They, also straight from between their seats. But this, it was just a beginning. German high-speed, most dangerous accidents in train history. Beginning of. Once in Hashu videos the sycophant again. Nazarene, late 1950s. Japan surprised the world when their Shinkansen, bullet train world. The first high-speed train was built. This train, like connecting cities across the country with each other, I connected and the journey became so fast, granted that the journey of hours reduced to minutes. France and Italy also watched Japan own high-speed train infrastructure. And then Germany, too, was not left behind. Germany has its own high-speed train. Started the project, which was named ICE, means Intercity Express. In 1980, when this train arrived at Mandarim, the world, it seemed that this was the only future for trains. In these, everything that humans need was taken care of. Could picture electrodynamic design, use of modern computers, and amazingly comfortable journey. Everything looks perfect had been. But inside every perfect system, there is definitely a hidden weakness. And ICE. The train's weakness was its wheels. ICE Generation 1. Trend's wheels in the beginning. Made in monoblock design, i.e. complete. The wheel was made in a solid, one-piece steel, which was strong, cheap, and reliable. But notice one issue with this monoblock wheel. To be done. Passengers' complaint after few years started doing that when the train moved at high speed. If so, there would be a strange vibration in it. That was buffet car where food is served. Glasses, spoons, and forks lying there. Vibration, because of this they started making noise, these vibes. And the noises are making the journey quite unpleasant. And then finally, when the engineers checked, when I did, the issue was inside the wheels. Monoblock wheels were of course made in one piece. And the wheels are equally balanced on each side. But if 5 grams on one side, if the weight also increases, then it will be on high RPM. Extra weight in differential wheel will create vibration and actually it was something like this. To run at high speed, friction caused monoblock wheels. Some sides were worn unevenly, due to which the balance of the wheel got spoiled. Slow couldn't feel it at speed. But when this unbalanced wheel covers a distance of 250 kilometers, even when it rotates, there is a vibration in the entire train. It starts happening. This is a common feature of any wheel. Problem occurs. In car wheels, even if 2 punctures occur simultaneously on one side, if applied, only a few grams on that side. True, but weight increases, which increases speed, can create vibrations. Solve this, wheel balancing is done too, and the technician is the same on the opposite side. Balances the wheel by applying weight. But balancing the loaded wheels of a train, it can be a very difficult task, especially if it is made in one piece in the wheels. It is not only difficult to replace, rather, it becomes quite costly. Therefore, German engineers developed this ICE train. A new solution to fix the issue, took it out, and it was reliant wheels. The special feature of raillet wheels was that it wasn't in one piece. The inner ring is separate, and the outside was made in a separate piece. And both of these A rubber ring was placed in the middle, which will absorb vibrations. This design, it was adopted specifically so that if ever the outer wheel wears, only that part will be replaced and not the entire to the wheel. At that time in Germany's trams, this design was also being used. He will probably never be able to forget it throughout his life. Broken coaches, pieces of iron, fire, and screams of people. Some people from the debris of the bridge were trapped below, some stuck in their seats and pressure-proof windows so they were strong enough to almost break. It was impossible. Heavy to rescue workers. Machines had to be called but still stuck. It took several hours to reach the first people. Went, more than 1,000 rescue workers, site ambulances, military doctors arrived. Everyone started the operation together. Almost 1 medical conference was taking place, 40 there. Doctors also reached the foreign site, but by then everything was over. This total of 101 people died in the accident. 88 people were found seriously injured and 100 nearby people suffered minor injuries. People who were in the first 2 coaches, luckily, their life was saved. German high-speed trains, which was once considered the safest train in the world, used to be. Asian disaster gave this impression, burnt to ashes. This accident not only Germany, but high-speed train network users, France, Italy, and shocked people, even in Japan, was when investigators searched the entire site. When I analyzed it initially, it seemed like this. It was as if a train had come on the track. But when he reached the floor of coach number 1, when I saw the part of the wheel that was entering, I saw everything. Something started becoming clear. If you look at the logs, it turned out that in the same wheel of the train, flat spot issue was reported earlier. Also was that too, 8 times. But still, him not replaced. Cracks, detect machines to do this were also present. But then, visual inspections are also done with the help of torch. Used to go. The company avoided it by saying that machines give false alarms. In 1992, a German researcher named Fraunhofer. The organization had also given a warning that resilient wheels on high-speed trains can be dangerous. And Hanover in 1997, the tram company had also given a warning. But both warnings were ignored. Engineers later said that this tire used to rotate 5 lakh times every day and that, even at high speed, steel in every rotation. The tire gets compressed slightly and then would have expanded. This caused fatigue cracks, which kept increasing day by day, and rubber in between. Vibrations got absorbed due to application. And no one realized that the wheels actually cracking. And then, finally, only one wheel broke on June 3rd, 1998. Because of this, such a big accident happened. At world's most dangerous disaster. It is considered a speed train accident. After the accident, all high-speed trains. Wheels back in monoblock, design replaced, and junction points. All the nearby bridges were relocated so that such an accident cannot happen again. Germany. After this accident, its entire railway system re-evaluated. Pressure-proof. Windows were replaced so that if in the future, if there is a need for rescue, then you get trapped inside. People were taken out by breaking windows? Could. Germany's railway training continues even today. Sheet disaster and centers as an example, it is taught as follows. Monoblock wheels. Of course, the maintenance cost is higher and it also takes more time, but high speed. But this is less due to being cast in one piece. Do not break less than, and vibrations 1. The signal is to turn the wheels. Now balance is needed. Hope Hashu finds that you all like this video a lot and will share. Filled with love from you all, thank you very much for the comments. See you next in a great video.